staff at Lubbock ISD TV.
Underneath, nice pass, good look. She'll shoot a three and hit it.
Welcome to this edition of Lubbock ISD TV. We're here at Estacado High School for an exciting matchup between the Levelland Loboettes and the Estacado Lady Matadors.
We'll preview tonight's game coming soon, but since tip-off for the girls' game isn't until 6:15, check out some of the amazing highlights in Lubbock ISD.
Welcome to Highlights. I'm Phyllis Underwood, filling in for Aaron Gregg. As always, we're joined by our production team of Lubbock ISD TV students. Stewart Elementary is starting their second semester of Rocket Club. It's an awesome partnership that's giving students hands-on learning opportunities after school. We spoke with students and the organizers as they hosted their first launch party.
So today we had our family gathering for a launch party after the kids built their rockets these last few weeks. And so today we met and we got to let the parents watch their kids' success and see their rockets go up and recover them.
We were launching rockets so our parents could see what we were doing in Rocket Club.
That's cool. So what is Rocket Club?
It's where we learn about aerospace and rockets.
Dakota, what do you learn in Rocket Club?
I learned that but while you're in space, it makes your muscles weaker.
It started last year. We piloted it with just a little 3 or 4 week rocket club, and we built some rockets and shot them off. Woohoo! And then a chance happened with STEM Corps at Texas Tech. They said, well, we can fund that for a full year. And so it kind of developed organically as a partnership between Stewart Elementary, my department, because I do this as engaged scholarship through Texas Tech, trying to put STEM out in the classes, develop interest, and then through STEM Corps. We did a pilot out at Guadalupe Parkway Center during the summer, another kind of seeing what works and what doesn't. And so this year we launched it for a full year. So they'll end up building 2 rockets throughout the rocket camp for this school year.
So have you had a lot of fun in Rocket Club?
Definitely.
What's been your favorite part?
Launching the rockets.
What's been your favorite part?
Launching the rockets.
Mine is the kids, obviously. Working with them, I just love, seeing their little faces light up when one goes up. I've been doing rockets myself since I was a kid. Woohoo! Got my grandkids involved, and so getting to have other kids experience the hobby in an area where high wind kind of limits the number of people that get into this hobby, it's just fun to see.
What does it feel like when you flip that switch and your rocket goes off?
It's like cool and like amazing. It's super fun and we get to learn about a bunch of rockets.
The other part I like about it is the partnerships and the community connections that you make. Enough can't be said about, being engaged with Texas Tech and Lubbock ISD and the teachers. 'Cause I get support from all the teachers. They're all excited to have their kids get picked to be in it. And so it's just a great community to be a part of.
Amy Baker is with us in the studio today. Amy is our Executive Director of Career and Technical Education. And today we're looking ahead at the CTE month. What is CTE, Amy?
Thanks, Phyllis. Good morning.
Morning.
CTE stands for Career and Technical Education. And really, it's a broad umbrella that helps describe how we engage students in career planning and career training. So how we can help middle schools think about their future and how we can help our high school students really train and get the job they're looking for.
Well, I tell you, the ATC, Byron Martin Technology Center, has been around for many years, and CTE as well. But the question that you asked me earlier I thought was interesting. So repeat that. When you ask elementary students to name.
So one thing about career and technical education is that it's a really kindergarten through 12th grade approach. So at the elementary school level, it's all about career identification and career awareness. And research actually tells us that if we ask elementary students to identify careers, typically they can only name between 8 and 10 careers. Police officer, doctor, teacher, firefighter, and the things that maybe their parents or grandparents do. So that's a really important part of career education, is helping our students know what exists and what's out there, because you don't know what you don't know.
That's right. So what is available? So February, the whole month, is designated toward career and technical education. So where do you begin? What's happening in February?
So February CTE month, that basically is a public awareness campaign on the national level to help our community, our parents, and our families celebrate the accomplishments of our students in career and technical education. We have the Byron Martin Advanced Technology Center, our new AgriSTEM Center. We've been bringing 8th grade Lubbock ISD students through those facilities so they can see what is available and out there, but really that's only 33% of CTE in Lubbock ISD.
Is that right?
There are opportunities at every campus, every middle school, every high school, and we want to celebrate big. So some of the things that we're doing for CTE month is looking at our alumni. Who has graduated from our programs? Where are they today? What do their successes look like? And we're celebrating our current students. We're celebrating their certifications that they're earning, their job training skills, their internships, and everything that our students are engaged in to be employable and career ready.
Fantastic. And that's a key thing, because our local economy and our local businesses are looking for these students to get out of school, and oftentimes are already certified and ready to roll and make good salaries. And can you give us some examples of that?
Sure. Really, the key word here is pipeline. We want to build a pipeline from a high school experience into the workforce. So whether that means that our students are going to a 4-year institution and getting a traditional bachelor's degree or master's degree, or they're pursuing vocational training, or they're going right from Lubbock ISD into full-time employment. We see that a lot in our welding programs, our automotive programs. We see that in culinary. One important strategic measure we have here in Lubbock is working with our health science partners, working with our local hospitals and community partners to make sure that our students have the certifications that they need, that when they walk out the door, they can get a job as a CNA or a patient care technician or a phlebotomist or an EKG technician. The possibilities are endless.
I mean, you're so great about listing all those areas, because again, you don't know what you don't know. Well, I was going to ask you what some of the popular ones are, but you've already listed so many of them. But now the health science piece is fairly new, right, to the CTE. So that's a strong one.
Yeah, and one thing that's important in our field is to make sure we're keeping up to date on the trends and the economic outlook and the data. So one cool thing, even outside of healthcare, is that we're seeing a high interest in drone technicians and drone repairs. So we are working as Lubbock ISD to help our students gain those skills so that we can have drone pilots all across the country, whether it's in real estate or agriculture or business, and we're just looking to the future to build that pipeline.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Amy, it's so great to have you in the studio. You're so enthusiastic about what you do, and I know that that flows over to our students. So thank you so much for what you're doing, and we'll look forward to the CTE month of February.
Thank you.
It's around the corner.
It's right here.
So, now let's go on location with 5th graders from Overton Elementary as they come here to our Byron Martin Technology Center.
We are giving tours to students, younger students around the ATC, to give them kind of an idea of what the building is and what the campus does.
We learned about the cars and nursing and cooking and all the fun stuff.
What'd you learn today?
I learned that, I learned plumbing, construction, and I guess nursing too.
We feel like we have so much to offer here and at the AgriSTEM with all of our career and technical education courses. We want our kids to know there's something they're working towards in middle school, and a lot of them find something, and we'll see them in 4 or 5 years ready to take on like welding or culinary.
What has been maybe one of the more unique questions that these 5th graders have asked you today?
They had a lot of questions about money and stuff. I didn't really think that they would care about that, but they did actually care about money a lot.
What was the most exciting thing to learn about?
I think it was the nursing or the cars.
And why was that the most exciting for you?
Because the cars, they showed the pieces, and the nursing, there was fake people there.
What was most exciting for you?
The cars.
Why was that most exciting?
Because I just like the way like it looked, and I think I can be really good at like fixing cars and stuff.
Why do y'all feel it is important to bring our 5th graders over to the ATC?
It's never too early to start thinking about your career, and so when they have an idea of what this place has to offer them and what the world has to offer them, they're going to be more efficient in navigating the world.
It can help them in the pathways of the classes they choose in middle school. Also in some of their core classes, it can help give them like the motivation to get through it. You know, if you want to be doing this stuff, do well in your English. It makes everything make more sense and flow better for them.
Do you think you'll want to come to the ATC when you're in high school?
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Do you want to study cars?
Yeah.
What do you want to study?
Nursing.
What's the favorite part for you, both of you, about being an ambassador and getting to give these tours?
Seeing because these are future generations, so just seeing how they're navigating, you know, growing up and what they want for their future is very different and unique.
I don't know, I like telling them about like how they could possibly live their lives, and I like hearing how they think the future will be like for them, because I don't know, they have very strong imaginations.
5th graders from each of our elementary schools are scheduled to tour the ATC in the coming weeks. Still to come, we'll join the team from Mrs. Baird's to recognize one of our teachers on the rise. You're watching highlights on Lubbock ISD TV. We'll be right back.
You can watch the rest of this week's episode of highlights between the boys and girls games, but for now, let's preview this matchup we have coming up. The Levelland Lobowets are 14-4 on the season and 3-1 in district play, which has earned them a 3rd place spot in the District 4A Region 1. They're coming off a big win over Littlefield. That, well, has earned them a 2-win streak now. They're hoping this momentum can carry over into this upcoming matchup.
The Estacado Lady Matadors are leading strong at 17-11. That's have earned them 24th in District 4A, head by Coach Devin Griffin. The Estacado Lady Matadors are coming off of a 3-win streak. Let's see if they can get it done against the Lady Lobowets.
There'll be a few key players we'll have to watch, though. Specifically, on Levelland side, we have to take a look at Kaylee Pinner and Michaela Eskew. This guard and forward pair has really been driving home the offense as part of the Lady Lobowets season. And so, if they're both clicking like they usually are, it should be an exciting game for Levelland.
2 players you want to look at for Estacado are Tiana Duval and Kalani Johnson. Kalani Johnson has averaged 11.6 points a game. Tiana Duval has averaged about 10. They're both leading strong. Tiana Duval has been going strong on 3-pointers these past few games, and Kalani Shakir has gone strong on 2-pointers. You're going to want to keep out for that dynamic duo.
Well, tip-off is coming up next. David Thetford and Coach Randy Dean will have the call right next.
Welcome to Estacado High School. The Estacado Lady Matadors getting set to entertain the Levelland Lobowets here tonight in a big District 5-4A basketball game. David Thetford along with Coach Randy Dean. And Coach, an important game, a game that could decide the district champion here tonight. Both these teams come in 5-1 in district. And Estacado played them pretty good over at Levelland. They lost 50-44 back on January the 7th, so a big game tonight.
It really is. You know, there's not a lot of season left after this one's over with tonight. I believe 3 more games. And so this is going to go a long ways towards determining a district champion for sure.
Well, the starting lineups for tonight. First off for the visiting Levelland Loboettes. They will start. Number 14, a 5'4 senior, Kaylee Penner. Number 31, a 5'8 senior, Leilani Sanchez. Number 32, a 5'7 junior, Emery Smith. Number 33, a 5'5 junior, Presley Smith. And number 35, a 5'8 junior, Sydney Joyce. They are coached by Clay Barnett in his 12th year at Levelland, 12th or 13th, I couldn't really tell. They are 19-4 on the 22-5 on the year and 5-1 in district play. Mark Elbert and Lexi Wagner are the assistants. Now for the Estacado Lady Matadors, they'll start number 10, a 5'7 senior, Ashandra Johnson. Number 11, a 5'6 sophomore, Denali Perez. She's averaging 11.4 points a ball game. Number 13, a 5'6 junior, Addie McNeil. She's averaging 8 points a game and almost 5 rebounds a game. Number 30, Tiana Duval, a 5'5 senior. She's averaging 5.4 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 2.6 assists a game. And rounding out the starting five, number 33, Kalani Johnson. She's a 5'6 freshman, averaging 7.8 points and 2.9 points a ball game. And also 2.3 steals a game. She's really a good player and just a freshman. For head coach Devin Griffin in her 7th year, they are assisted by Stan Countryman, Tamari Courtney, and David Perez, 17-11 on the year, 5-1 in District 5-4A play. We are set to go. Estacado in white, Levelland in black. Tip is controlled by the Lady Matadors. All the way to the basket, put it up, no good. Rebound, Estacado. And walking with the basketball is Addie McNeil.
Almost a dual possession resulting in a jump ball, but instead I think Duval got control of it, but took an extra step, got called for traveling.
Bringing the ball up, that's Kaylee Penner. No, excuse me, that was Smith. There's a three from up top on the right side. Going to be short air ball that time for Leilani Sanchez.
Denali Perez did a good job recovering on defense right there and really distracted Perez on that three-point attempt and caused her to miss it wide right. Out of bounds back to the Lady Matadors.
Right-hand side, that's Johnson, Chandra. Back up top. Duval. Johnson on drive baseline, Euro step, put it up and in. What a move by Chandra Johnson.
She did a Euro step and an Asian step and a North American step, but all counted for 2 points.
You just got to do what you got to do. Trying to kick it to the corner, threw it over the head and out of bounds. Kaylee Penner. She is one of the 2 seniors that starts. The other 3 are juniors. Penner and Leilani Sanchez are seniors.
1-3-1 zone by Loboettes.
Pass it around, kick it left side, wide open. 3 is going to be short. Rebound, tipped around, taken away by Levelland. That's Penner with the basketball, almost stolen. All the way to the basket, layup no good. Rebound, Estacado coming away with it, Tiana Duval.
A strong move there by Presley Smith using the left hand, just a little strong off of the backboard.
Now the ball dribbled out of bounds by Ashandra Johnson. It's a good team for Levelland. They were ranked in the top 25 till just recently, so they got to be still up there in the top 30, I would guess. Johnson goes down hard, gets back up, 3 from the corner, up and in. Leilani Sanchez.
Able to get that dribble penetration down the lane after beating the pressure in the backcourt. Kick out there to Perez. Lets her second 3-point attempt find the bottom of the net.
Estacado's having trouble with that pressure and that 1-3-1.
Got a trap over there on the wing. Emery Smith crowded in a little too much, got called for a foul.
Up top, Johnson has it knocked away, but right there to gather it is Denali Perez. I can hear the crowd good in my headset. Can you? It's a little too much crowd if we could turn it down. Just a little bit. There's a free throw line. Thought she was going to shoot it. Duval for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Estacado. Put back up. Short right that time. Saved. Great hustle by Chandra Johnson. Now the ball loose on the floor, and Levelland comes up with it.
Good possession for Estacado. Got the ball inside against that 1-3-1 zone right in the high post area and kicked it to the backside. Good looking shot, just didn't go down.
Up top with the basketball. Sydney Joyce, number 35. Now reach-in foul going to be called on the Lady Matadors.
Kalani Johnson trying to reach in from behind and get a piece of the arm. Pretty tightly called thus far in the game.
Both teams offensively, Coach, struggling protecting the ball from the other team.
Yeah, both defenses are doing a good job of getting it on one side and keeping it there for the most part. A lot of pressure on the perimeter, challenging them to go inside. So far, neither team really wanting to do so.
Kick out three, long rebound, going to be taken away by Chandra Johnson. She'll take it all the way to the basket and put it up and in. She's got all 4 points for Estacado. She came in averaging 4. That doesn't seem right to me.
A lot of athleticism right there, winning the race to that loose ball, and then with fundamentals to gain control of it and lay it in. And now steal in the backcourt, and another foul on the Loboettes. This time on number 31, Leilani Sanchez.
Do we want the timeout? Do we? Okay. We're not taking the timeout right yet. Who was that foul on? That was
Sanchez, Leilani 31, Leilani Sanchez, right. The one that's about to shoot this layup.
And she made it. She's got all 5 points for Levelland, and Chandra Johnson has the 4 points for Estacado.
That time Levelland able to get the points off of the turnover.
It's amazing how many balls have been tipped by the defense on both ends. There it is, wide open three, right corner, off the rim, no good. Good job by Duval to scoop up that loose ball, and now foul will be called on the Lady Mats. Timeout. All right. Timeout on the floor, 5-4. Levelland with the lead on Estacado, 3:36 to go in the first. Here on Fox 34 News Now. That was on. 5-4, 1 point game. Lots of, really quite a bit of time's gone by and not many points, but it's been so difficult to operate, Coach, against the defenses.
Yeah, both teams, the defense is really playing a lot of pressure out on the perimeter and just making it real hard to execute. They're a little different looking 2-2-1 zone press.
Oh, thrown away. It's a great save back in bounds by Sydney Joyce. Addie McNeil's a good defender. Really moving her feet well, and that causes a travel that time on Presley Smith.
She did a good job that time putting pressure all the way up here at the half-court line and maintaining that pressure. And then Denali Perez, a little help defense, sinking in off of the wing to force that traveling call.
Life Hamilton's in the ball game now for Estacado, 6-foot senior. She's number 55. And they're going to call LaShondra Johnson for the foul. That'll be her second.
The thing that's leading to a lot of these deflections and turnovers is everybody's trying to throw passes over the top, over the head type pass instead of a little ball fake up and bounce pass down low. And basically throwing it right into those high hands that the defense is showing to the offense.
Kalani Johnson comes back in the game for Chandra Johnson, who went out with those 2 fouls. Estacado with it. Tiana Duval going to throw it over to the outside. Good fake, good step by, and then shoots an air ball. It was a nice move, though, by Denali Perez.
Yeah, that step back jumper is tough for the best of players at the highest level, and Perez made the nice move, but a little off on the shot.
There's a pass out and another 3. No good. Rebound McNeil. She'll dribble it a while, then Levelland will dribble it, and then McNeil will put it up and in. What a play. Had to do something. Just put it up and in.
She wasn't the only one that touched the ball.
No, no.
The only one on her team, but about 3 Levelland girls got a piece of it, and eventually she got all the way to the rim to make that layup.
Now there's a bank shot from the baseline. Up and in for a 3 by Emery Smith.
Don't see that very often. Kissed it off the glass from the corner.
Stolen away by Levelland. Ahead, they've got it all the way to the basket, up and in. Presley Smith for 2.
1-3-1 zone, read that skip pass, and able to get over there and get a hand on it. Led to that, again, transition points off the turnover.
Good look down low, and a foul is going to be called.
That was a good look by Denali Perez right there to go diagonal against the 1-3-1 zone. A lot of times that's where it's left open, that backside low box, and able to get it down there to Kalani Johnson and draw a foul, this time on Sydney Joyce.
10-6 now, Levelland with the lead. Knocked out of bounds again, Presley Smith. 1:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Tiana Duval, she'll get it in to Life Hamilton. She'll turn around and get fouled. That foul is going to be on Trinity Wafer, I believe, number 13. She's in the game, 5'10" junior. Free throw up and good. One minute left here in the first quarter. Shot up from the corner, no good. Live Hamilton got the rebound, but she ran into the back of Levelland player.
That Wafer that got there on that backside to get that rebound inside position. Live Hamilton went through her back trying to get a piece of the ball.
Now Life Hamilton fouled again. She'll go to the line. Foul is going to be on Kaylee Penner.
Kalani Johnson, strong move towards the basket, drew the backside defense over. It left the backside rebound open for Life Hamilton. She gets that rebound and quickly went right back up with it, which is a good job on her part. Kaylee Penner is the one that came across her arm, drawing a personal foul.
That's a good looking free throw right there. Great form, great rotation on the basketball, made them both. She's got 3 points. 10-8 now. 2-point ball game. 40 seconds to go in the first. Leilani Sanchez. There's a three. Pull up from the outside. No good. Live Hamilton with the rebound. "20 seconds. Long three at the buzzer, just off that time by number 31, Leilani Sanchez. End of one. 10-9, 1-point ball game. Levelland with the lead on Estacado here on Fox 34 News Now. Time to get going here on the second quarter. 1-point ball game, 10-9, Levelland with the lead on Estacado. And Coach, I've been impressed with the defense of both teams, and in particular the man-to-man defense of Estacado.
Yeah, it's been good. Both teams playing a lot of pressure, extending out, and really that's the only that's led to the main points in the game is transition buckets off of defense.
I tell you who else is a good defender is Azaria Reed, who's in there now, number 21.
Good set right there out of Levelland, getting a backdoor cut and nice little dump pass, but couldn't get full control of the ball.
Rebound by Live Hamilton, but she just walked with it. Three from up top, no good. Long rebound, though, controlled by Levelland. Presley Smith. Corner, three ball up again, air ball long. And the rebound taken down by Reed. There's a drive inside, little runners up from just outside the lane, no good. That one by Addie McNeil. Tiana Duval is a good defender as well.
A real nice job right there, staying on the inside, high side of the offensive player, keeping them from reversing the ball.
3-point basket, foul. Going to be called. I guess it's going to be on Sydney Joyce.
Got a little push as that ball was in the air. I tell you what, Levelland lets the three-pointers fly, don't they?
Yeah, I think they like to shoot the three-pointers. Denali Perez coming back in, but I think the other thing is they can't get inside. They can't get away from the defenders. They've really done a nice job of moving their feet. There's a little pass or shot on the baseline. Hamilton goes down. Levelland has the ball. But I do think Levelland likes the 3 too. They like to shoot it. Kick out, another 3 on the way. This one off the front of the rim. Ball bounces around like a pinball and finally taken back by Levelland. Underneath, double team, throws it out of bounds. Going to see last touched by Estacado. Still 10-9. A good back cut down on the baseline, no good, but a foul is going to be called on Estacado.
Nice read there, the cutter leaving out of the corner. That's Kaylee Penner. And 31 Leilani Sanchez handling the ball up top, saw her teammate going back door, made a nice bounce pass, draws a foul. Penner gets a chance to shoot a couple of free throws.
Missed the first, going to be the second foul on Live Hamilton. Missed them both. Now Hamilton will go out with those 2 fouls, as will Azaria Reed. Johnson back in the ball game. Chandra Johnson. And also back in is Denali Perez. Ball inside, went off the back of Duval. Estacado comes away with it. Down the floor. Kick out, Johnson. Back up top, Duval. She'll dribble to the right elbow, shoot it up, no good. Rebound. Tipped out of bounds by Levelland. It'll stay with the Lady Matadors. Do we want the timeout? Nope. Okay. Free throw line jump shot up left, no good. Rebound to Levelland, and a foul going to be called on Duval, reaching in.
Lonnie Johnson did a good job that time of kind of making a little ball fake and then stepping inside one bounce to the free throw line and got a good look at it. But it's just one of those nights, both teams really struggling to find the bucket. Estacado very aggressive, trying to go after offensive boards. That time Duval got the foul, reach-in foul.
Good pick that time by Perez. Up the floor, a little hesitation shot, no good, just outside the lane. That shot was by Denali Perez. And that steal a moment ago. Well, there's a shot inside, that's by Sydney Joyce. She'll get her first 2 of the ball game.
Really good job there by Leilani Sanchez, under control, backing out behind the three-point line, keeping her eyes up though, and seeing Sydney Joyce on the cut. Finally, an inside post player makes a basket.
That ball knocked away from Duval, pressure in the backcourt. Going to be a full timeout. Full timeout. 3:51 to go here in the first half. 12-9. Levelland with the lead on Estacado here on Fox 34 News Now. go, 12-9. That's the first 2 points of this second quarter, if you can believe that. And now the ball knocked away, but Joyce able to get it back. Now it's knocked away again by Estacado.
The ball covering a lot of ground that time. She's the one tipped it up around the half-court line and then hustling back to get that deflection tip away from behind.
Chandra Johnson with the defense outside this time on Alani Sanchez. New player in the ball game. That's Brooklyn Cornish, number 15 for Levelland. Now the ball knocked away again out of bounds. Going to be, well, lost. Evidently knocked it off of Levelland. It'll be Estacado basketball.
Mia Morin that time on a cut. Got the pass, but really no place to go with it. Tried to throw it up towards the basket. Lost control out of bounds back to the Matadors.
Lob over the top. Good one to Hamilton. She'll turn around, put it in.
Traveled first. I like the idea right there. Live Hamilton really buried the defensive post player deep down there in the lane. They threw it straight to her. But as she turned and cleared space out, she took an extra step and got called for traveling.
Full court press. Chandra Johnson knocks it out of bounds. Another lost ball. Going to be Estacado basketball.
One of the new players in there, Brooklyn Cornish, been in a couple of possessions. She was kept dribbling it, and eventually kind of slipped out of her hands. And by the time she touched it again, her and an Estacado player were out of bounds.
Now Estacado turns it over. Now she ran out of gym. We're going to need to extend the gym a little bit. There's a little jumper from just outside the lane on the left side, up and in by Emery Smith.
One thing that Levelland looks for out of that offense is the help comes from the ball side. Then they got an easy kick out, or in that case, a backdoor cut. That time finally made it pay off.
Three from the outside for Estacado, no good. Rebound inside, blocked out of there. The rebound by Addie McNeil, then blocked by Levelland. Estacado has not scored in this quarter. There's 2:05 left to go.
Emery Smith gave her teammate a real tough pass right there, threw it right down at her feet. Kaylee Perez caught it, but because of the difficulty of the catch, took an extra step there to just basically maintain her balance and go back over to Estacado.
(14-9). Inside Hamilton. Blocking foul going to be called underneath. It's going to be on Trinity Wafer, her second.
It's not a bad idea to try that, but basically Wafer didn't give Life Hamilton a place to come down when she left the ground, and that's what results in the blocking call instead of a charge.
Way up top, they go to Addie McNeil. Levelland takes it away again. Off the double team. Now Chandra Johnson will take it away. Coach Dean's keeping up with all of the turnovers and deflections. He'll be giving a report on that at halftime. One of the Estacado players down. Thinks it's Addie McNeil. Probably caught an elbow.
I believe she was the one that was trapped over here on the sideline.
Yeah, she was double teamed.
Tried to throw it out of that trap and probably in the scramble getting out of that trap, flailing hand, or it's kind of looking like maybe rolled an ankle, stepped on somebody's foot. A lot of things could have happened.
She's got a brace on her right ankle, and she seems to be limping off of that right ankle. So she's going to be helped to the sideline and get back to play. So far in this ball game, Estacado has 3 field goals. 3 twos. Levelland only has 6. So you're very much still in it. Estacado with the basketball. Good pass, good move. Chandra Johnson missed the shot. Hamilton underneath. She got it to go. Love Hamilton.
Using her size to her advantage that time. A good cut by Johnson to start with, but Live Hamilton cleaning it up. It's the first points for Estacado and came at a good time.
Lonnie Sanchez over here to the near side, no good. Rebound, Live Hamilton. She'll give it to Duval. The shot no good by Mia Moore, now taken away. And she traveled. Presley Smith. You got to be careful around Presley Smith and also Leilani Sanchez. They are really ball hawks defensively.
Played a lot of basketball and tell they understand the game a lot. At that time, credit Duval not giving up after she turned it over.
Back up top, ball's loose. Duval's got it. She's fouled.
Good Kaylee Penner that time, loose ball scramble. Can't fault the effort and the hustle, but results in a loose ball turnover. Still a long ways away from the bonus. So baseline out of bounds for Estacado.
Up top, Sandra Johnson. A little jumper up and good just inside the three-point line by Kalani Johnson.
Barnett wanted a double dribble up there at the top. Didn't get the call. Kalani Johnson made them pay.
There's a drive to the basket, up and no good. That time by Mia Morin.
Morin's got a little aggressive streak in her. So it turns the corner out here at the half-court line, gets all the way to the bucket. And Live Hamilton's going to pick up her 3rd foul. Coming over to help, trying to stop that layup.
Morin's free throw, long off the back of the rim. Hamilton will go out of the game. Coming back in will be number 20. Will be number 21, Azaria Reed. Neither free throw good. Rebound taken by Denali Perez, and she's fouled by Morin. 12.6 left to go in the first half of the ball game. Estacado can take the lead. And there's another foul.
Gets a bid from the free throw line. As a matter of fact, Kaylee Penner actually gets her 3rd foul right there.
And that will be the 5th foul on the Levelland Loboettes. So that will send Estacado to the free throw line. Azariah Reed will have 2 shots. First one's up and good. She ties the game. 6.6 left on the clock. Tied at 14. One more free throw coming. And she hit it. Now they knock the ball out of bounds as Azariah Reed does it herself. 5.9 left. Knocked away again out of bounds. This time Denali Perez with the tip. 4 seconds. Pushing the ball up. Little runner off the back of the rim and no good by Leilani Sanchez. And after all that, Estacado will go to the locker room up by 1, 15-14. And Coach, I didn't think they were going to score that quarter, and they ended up taking the lead.
They took them to late in the quarter to score, and Levelland shut off their scoring late in the quarter, and Estacado able to come back and go into halftime with a lead, and hopefully something to build on in the second half.
All right, halftime show coming up, so stay tuned for that. We'll have more for you. Levelland and Estacado, Lady Mats lead at 15-14 here on Fox 34 News Now.
Gold Dust Palm Squad hosted their annual mini camp. Participants from across the Western feeder pattern showed families what they learned during the halftime of the Westerners matchup with Monterey on January 17th. And as you can see, they put on a great performance. 4th and 5th grade plainsmen from Wheelock Elementary put on a performance of their own. This one featured singing and dancing at Buddy Holly Hall. Wheelock families enjoyed the free show, and the plainsmen sent a shout out to Miss Tilly and the students for a phenomenal job. Lubbock High School's Academic program put on a fun fundraiser. They taped a teacher to the wall.
World Topics teacher, Mr. Reynolds, for funding for our academic decathlon trip.
Throughout the week, you could buy rolls of tape or just like pieces of tape, depending on how much you want to spend, and then choose a teacher. And then, as you can see, we taped them up on the wall with all the tape that we earned. And Reynolds won because we wanted to tape him up the most.
Lubbock ISD agricultural education students supported ag students from a neighboring district. After students in Anton ISD lost their goats right before their county show, Lubbock ISD ag students volunteered their goats. Lubbock ISD got the goats ready and delivered them to Levelland, where Lubbock ISD students assisted the Anton students with animal showing techniques.
These kids are brand new to showing, but so far they're doing great.
It's just very special to me to see how far they've come just this morning with just showmanship and how to walk their goats and everything.
Now you're in the loop with Lubbock ISD.
What do I say?
I don't know, just make something up. LISD TV, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Just do it.
It's Facebook. What am I supposed to say?
I don't know, she'll make a script and post. Just do it.
Okay, fine.
Lubbock ISD TV Facebook spotlights what it's like behind the scenes here at Lubbock ISD TV, plus an inside look at our live sports productions. If you like what you see, please share it so other people can see the amazing things happening in our district.
Okay, how was that?
pretty cool. Check this out, Aubrey.
Oh, yeah. Lincoln, come look at this.
Oh, I'm commenting on it right now.
There's lots to love, there's lots to share and to say about our content, so make sure to follow Lubbock ISD TV.
Highlights is your look at the great things happening in Lubbock ISD. From engaging lessons to innovative instruction, we take you inside our classrooms to see the valuable learning taking place. But we get to share so much more. Outstanding student achievement, unique campus traditions, fun activities, plus our district's specialized campuses and programs allow us to highlight opportunities only available in Lubbock ISD. Join us at 8, noon, 6, or 10, or watch on demand anytime at LubbockISDTV.com. Highlights, your spotlight on Lubbock ISD.
Hey, Chef Gooch here. Each week we're going to be diving into the world of culinary arts, whipping up some delicious dishes that you can master at home. Whether you're just starting out or looking to sharpen your skills, I've got the tips and tricks to help you cook with confidence. So grab your apron and let's get cooking with class.
LISD TV will return after this short break.
Welcome back to Estacado High School. David Thetford along with Coach Randy Dean, 15-14, Coach. And I think we got some highlights. This shouldn't take long with 15 and 14 points. The Lady Mats with the lead.
Baskets were hard to come by both teams. It was a cold shooting first half and a lot of action. The defensive pressure was good. We're going to start out here seeing the first bucket of the game right there by Ashandra Johnson. Step through and able to get it to go in. Here she chases down a loose ball and scores again. I think that was the first 4 points of the game. She had all of them. And here finally an inside move. That was one of the few times that Levelland got a paint touch, at least out of their, and that was actually in transition as well. But Sydney Joyce getting that bucket.
Live Hamilton.
Live Hamilton. Boy, she can be a big help for Estacado as they move forward, as she is a strong inside player.
No doubt about it. Well, those two baskets you saw from Ashandra Johnson, she led the Lady Mats, no, she was second to Live Hamilton. Live Hamilton was 3 of 4 from the free throw line, had 1 basket, 5 points. Ashandra Johnson with 4, leading the way for Levelland. Leilani Sanchez with 5. She had a 3-point basket. Emery Smith with 5 and a 3-point basket. Estacado has not been close to a 3-point basket. Levelland has had 2. Estacado will have the basketball to begin here. Still with the 1-3-1 zone defense. There they go, high post. Good job inside, but now taken away.
It was a good cut, good idea getting the ball into that soft spot, that high post area, the 1-3-1 zone, but Kalani Johnson ran right into Sydney Joyce.
Here's a 3 from the outside, going to be no good. Rebound, Ashandra Johnson for Estacado. Lots of pressure, reach-in foul, going to be called. Tiana Duval was not quitting on that drive.
Leilani Sanchez trying to apply that perimeter pressure, and Eventually reached in, I think tried to slap in from behind, got whistled for the foul. It's her second personal foul.
In the corner, Chandra Johnson now down on the baseline, spin around, shot up, no good. Life Hamilton's in there to start the second half. She has 3 personals. Now run out for Levelland, spinning around. Gonna leave it for Joyce. She almost lost it. Collision, kick to the corner, pinner. She's got 3 fouls for Levelland.
Good job by Estacado getting back to stop that transition layup opportunity for Levelland. I think that was Duval again that chased them down from behind.
Drive on the baseline, shot up, no good. Rebound taken down by Denali Perez. She'll dribble it up the floor. Up top, Duval wide open, 3 up and no good. Rebound, Estacado had it, and Denali Perez, it was knocked away, and Levelland came up with it. These young ladies going to be tired when this game is over. There was a walk, no call. Didn't quite get the dribble down in time, but a foul will be called on Duval.
We get the ball out of the corner. There's 2 players over here on this side, Smith and number 14, Pinner. Pinner able to get it out of the corner, and Smith attacking the basket. Duval just a little late getting there. Tried to draw the charge, but unable to do so. Presley Smith, chance to shoot a couple free throws.
Misses the first.
Levelland is 0 from the free throw line.
They missed all 5. Missed another one. But able to get the rebound. Penner on the baseline. Ball knocked away, out of bounds. Chandra Johnson got a hand on it. Kick corner, 3 ball up, off the back of the rim. Life Hamilton had the rebound, but ended up losing it out of bounds.
Good battle there on the backside between Sydney Joyce and Life Hamilton. Hamilton had the ball in her hands, but couldn't control it.
Joyce will spin in the middle of the lane, can't get it. Hamilton can't grab it. She tips it to the outside. It goes off of Joyce and out of bounds. Timeout Estacado. Coach Devin Griffin, coach, wants to talk about something that she saw. And here we go again with no points by either team.
I think that's what it's all about. That's the reason the timeout was called. It's trying to avoid that long drought. And again, we're off to about 2.5 minutes into the quarter. Neither team able to put any points up on the board. And the pressure is good by both teams. I think both teams also playing pretty tight. Maybe the pressure of the situation with them being tied up here at the top of the district. And it's pretty intense rivalry through the years as well. This has turned into pretty much the deciding game of district the last few years between Levelland and Estacado. So maybe there's a little extra pressure on them and everybody playing a little tight. But Coach Griffin trying to get a little separation with that timeout and hopefully drawing up something to lead to points.
Levelland, of course, great tradition, great history in girls basketball for the Loboettes. There's a ball knocked out of bounds again.
Yeah, you just watch it and you see the defense comes up with high hands and the offense still tries to throw that pass over the top of their head, and that leads to deflections just most of the time.
Chandra Johnson gets it up top. There's a pull-up shot, up and in, a 2-point basket by Denali Perez, her first 2 of the ball game. She averages about 11.4 a game.
It's a tough shot. I'm telling you, that step-back jump shot is tough, and she nailed that one.
Driving with the ball, a foul is going to be called. It's going to be on number 33, Kalani Johnson, her second. Estacado up by 3, 17-14. Bounce underneath, shot up no good. Joyce put back won't go. That's going to be Life Hamilton's 4th foul.
Kind of caught the backside of the defense looking around, losing sight of their player, and that, I believe, was his 33, Presley Smith, on that backdoor cut. And she at least got it up towards the basket, a little long, but it came right to Sydney Joyce on that putback. Life Hamilton picks up the foul.
She'll go out with those 4 fouls, and coming in for her will be number 21, Azariah Reed. Well, they did make 1 free throw there. 1 of 2, so that's the first free throw made by Levelland. Out of 6. Drive in the lane, put it up, no good. Foul's going to be called. Good drive that time. Into the lane by Kalani Johnson. And she'll have a couple of free throws coming.
Got a little seam and continued to press it. We'll see it right there on the replay.
Free throw no good. That foul was on Sydney Joyce, and that's her 3rd. Missed it again. Ball tipped away, and Chandra Johnson has it. Tipped away from her. And now a foul is going to be called on Chandra Johnson.
The 3rd foul on Chandra Johnson.
Going to the line will be Presley Smith.
The replay right there. No doubt Johnson got a piece of it, and Presley Smith cashes this one in.
This one could tie the game. And she does. 4:33, the clock not running. Now they start it. Into the corner. Little runner of the baseline, up and in. Nicely done. Kalani Johnson.
Real nice play right there. Not taking the contested 3, but instead stepping down that baseline and then hitting that little floater.
2-point lead for the Lady Matadors. Penner pressured hard out by Perez. Run a little weave up top. Ball stolen away by Estacado, and a foul is going to be called on Levelland. Good reaction right there, anticipating the pass.
Did a good job that time of trapping the dribble weave up at the top, and then Kalani Johnson got a good read on it, and on the run through draws the foul on Emery Smith.
So Estacado with the basketball. That's 2 on Emery Smith. Down on the baseline, driving, scooping, can't get it. Ball loose, picked up by Levelland on the run. And a walk. I love the way Estacado, their energy coach, they run, they never give up on a play.
One of those deals, you know, if this was a track meet, Estacado would be winning by a lot, and you see it again there. The fast break opportunity, and Estacado just runs them down. I'm not real sure that was actually a walk. It kind of had the anticipation of a walk, but I looked like she got rid of it in enough time, but didn't go Levelland's way.
Here's a 3 from up top. Bank shot no good. Tipped around, taken away by Levelland. So we went to a basketball game and a track meet broke out. Sometimes we said a boxing match broke out. That may be some of that too. And a foul will be called. It's going to be on Denali Perez, her first.
She was very active. She was really after it, and just got her hands in there after the basketball.
Timeout on the floor. Estacado up by 2, 19-17 over Levelland here on Fox 34 News Now. 3:09 to go in the third quarter. Estacado up by 2, 19-17, but at the free throw line will be Leilani Sanchez. Her first trip to the line in the ball game. And Levelland has not been very good at the free throw line. Made that one and looked good doing it. Made them both. Tie ball game. And a reaching foul on Levelland.
It's going to be the third one on Leilani Sanchez. Really one she didn't need to draw that far away from the basket. Just too much hands on the perimeter player.
Duval to Ashandra Johnson. She'll drive baseline, and a blocking foul will be called. You know, I think she probably could have gotten that call, but she fell down before Johnson ever got there.
I think that's exactly right, and that's going to be
Watch
the fourth one on. Yeah, you're going to see it here.
Oh, yep.
That's her fourth one, Sydney Joyce.
Free throw up and no good by Ashandra Johnson.
Trinity Wafer is going to come in for Sydney Joyce. She gave Levelland some good minutes in that first half. Going to be called on to do it again.
Off the glass and in, just the way I'd have done it. 20-19, Estacado on top. Pressure in the backcourt. Great job, Azariah. Great defensive position. Underneath, good look that time. I think that was Morin that passed it in there.
Yeah, Morin was the one that caught vision of Wafer down there underneath the basket. And boy, that was a quick pass from the corner to the backside box. And Wafer puts in 2 points.
21-20, Levelland now. Gets by on the baseline, can't get the shot to go. Ashandra Johnson tracks it down. Estacado inside, pass underneath, knocked away out of bounds from behind by Levelland.
Emery Smith getting there just in enough time to knock that pass away from Kalani Johnson. Duval with good penetration and seeing Johnson on that backside box. Tried to feed her, leading to the basket.
Duval with it, driving right side, off the glass, rolls out. Wafer with the rebound. Quick pass to the corner, shot up, no good. Rebound, fought for, will be a foul.
Ashandra Johnson, her fourth one. Wafer stronger on that backside rebound. Her and Johnson kind of got tangled up trying to get that board.
Kaylee Penner's coming back in, number 14. She's got 3 fouls. Coach really wanting her in there, Coach Barnett. Missed them both. Rebound, Levelland. And a timeout going to be called by Coach Barnett. 30-second timeout with 1:33 to go in the third quarter.
Coach Barnett called that timeout. Emery Smith caught up on a trap right there after she gained possession of that offensive rebound. And just as it usually always works on nights like this when both teams are shooting so cold and hard time scoring buckets, well, Coach Barnett called that timeout, and the next pass, the player went ahead and let the shot go, and it hit nothing but the bottom of the net.
That's the way it always happens.
That's the way it goes on nights like this.
Yeah.
It is a struggle on the offensive end for both teams.
In this third quarter, Estacado has 2 field goals. Levelland has 1. But they have been to the free throw line and been better at the line this quarter. Seven points in the quarter for Levelland. 5 points for the Lady Matadors. going to be inbounded. Loboettes throw it over the top. Nobody's there. But Penner tracks it down for Levelland. She'll drive left side all the way in, lay it up and in.
She's able to turn the corner against Kalani Johnson, and Penner gets her first bucket of the game. Came at a big time.
Guess that's why Coach put her in. Now foul going to be called on number 32, Emery Smith, her third.
Another situation right there where the defense trying to just come up and crowd the ball handler, but not in a good guarding position, and results in a foul. And Addie McNeil chance to go to the free throw line.
She went out in the first half with an ankle problem. She's back, and that's good to see. Makes the first free throw. Two-point ball game. No good on the second one, but McNeil gets the rebound. She'll step inside, draw another foul. This one's going to be on Trinity Wafer. Now she'll have 3 fouls.
Both teams are going to have to survive a lot of foul trouble through the fourth quarter. That one's just one that drives you crazy as a coach. Missed free throw and unable to come up with that rebound, and resulting in 2 more free throw opportunities. McNeil unable to make the first one.
1:10 to go in the third. Next one's up. It's short. Levelland's got the rebound. Estacado has jumped in tough pressure. Now the ball almost stolen. It is stolen. Pass ahead all the way to the basket. That's short. And Levelland with the rebound, and a foul going to be called on Estacado.
Duval is going to be the one that ends up with the foul. It's going to be her third foul. Golden opportunity right there for Estacado to get the game tied up. Just enough challenge and maybe a little bump caused that layup to hit the bottom of the rim, and then in the scramble, Duval picks up the foul, and Penner going to the free throw line.
Got them both. 4 points for Kaylee Penner. 4-point lead for Levelland. And running up, it was Mia Moore, and she goes, I haven't got to foul enough. So I'm going to reach in here on the arm.
Sometimes that temptation it just gets you and won't let go.
It's my turn to foul.
Yes.
That'll send Azariah Reed to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, it's Estacado who is having a struggle from the free throw line. They have missed, I think, the last 3 or 4 in a row.
Yep. Missed them again. Wait for a rebound. In this kind of game, you need to be making free throws. Penner in underneath the Wafer. Great pass, great finish.
There's good movement down there by Wafer, reading the driver coming at her, and just simply moved to the opposite side of the drive. And Penner made a great find, resulting in a layup.
There's a drive and shot up no good. She'll have a couple of free throws coming here. Denali Perez.
Brooklyn Cornish on the foul.
Six-point lead for Levelland.
I believe that's the biggest lead they've had in the game. I think they were up 5 in the first half, 6 now. And I'm not mistaken, but I believe 3 is the biggest for Estacado.
Made the second one. Stolen on the inbound, stolen back by Levelland. Cornish, she's going to go all the way to the basket, draw the foul. She's just a freshman, number 15, but you couldn't tell it by the way she took the ball down the floor.
As Reed is the one that eventually caught up to her and fouled her.
She'll put it in. Missed the second. Rebound. Taken away by the Lady Mats. Pushing up the floor. Kalani Johnson. She'll take it all the way to the glass. Can't get it. Now the ball is loose, and Cornish comes up with it. Not going to get a shot away. As the clock runs out, Sepulveda had it, but couldn't get a shot off. We'll go to the fourth. 6-point lead for the Levelland Loboettes over the Estacado Lady Matadors here on Fox 34 News Now. One quarter left, and the Estacado Lady Matadors are going to have to start putting the ball in the basket, Coach. They're not making free throws either, and they're very much in this ball game, and a great chance to win it here tonight.
Well, the thing that's obvious is there's still 1,000 possessions left in this fourth quarter. But you're right, they had a chance there to kind of, and even though not shooting the ball well, get to the free throw line and really keep this even, or maybe even possibly with a lead, but struggle from that free throw line in the third quarter. And Levelland turned it around. They started making free throws. A little walk up top didn't get called.
That last quarter was a good back cut. Shot up no good. Too strong. Rebound. Saved right under the basket. Now lost again. But finally last touch by Levelland.
Wafer had a chance right there, but she was right square underneath the basket and tried to dump it over to the backside. A little too hard on that pass off of one of her teammates. Possession back to Estacado.
3 field goals for Levelland in the third quarter, 2 for Estacado. Full baseline jumper up and no good. Drive underneath the basket, kick out the corner, catch it, shoot it. No good. Rebound, Lady Matadors. Denali Perez with it. She'll dribble up the floor. Going to go all the way to the backboard. Shoot it up, no good. Rebound taken away by Levelland. And now Duval going to be called. She just ran into the Levelland player. Number 31, Leilani Sanchez.
Tough situation right there for Duval. She gets a tough call against her. That ball's loose out in the open court. Both players going after it. And from behind, they rule that Duval created the contact, kind of cutting into the Levelland player. And that's a tough call out in the open floor like that.
Corner, 3-ball up, and good. Up and in by Emery Smith. Her second 3 of the ball game. She's got 8 points for the Levelland Loboettes. Timeout on the floor. 6:40 to go in the ball game. Now 31-22. And with Estacado's, their defense was keeping them in it, Coach. They could keep Levelland from scoring. Or maybe Levelland was keeping Levelland from scoring because Estacado was keeping Estacado from scoring. It's been an ugly game in a lot of ways. You see Devin Griffin there in her 7th year as the head coach. She was a standout player at Coronado High School. Outstanding player.
They should have to be pretty happy with their defense, keeping the opponent to just 28 points prior to that shot. Just the struggles on the offensive end, and finally Levelland knocks down one of those 3-pointers. They have shot a ton of them, And that is their second make of the entire game. And I think their first make was the first bucket of the game for them.
Yep.
They go a long stretch, but finally Emery Smith gets one to go in, and it builds that lead up here to 9 points. Timeout by Estacado to try to regroup, see if they can come up with an attack against this 1-3-1 zone.
Thrown away down on the baseline. Penner thought it was blocked, but it's going to be 3 free throws coming up as Denali Perez picks up her second foul. Ten-point lead for Levelland. Basket up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Denali Perez.
And did everything but go in for Penner, running left-handed.
Drop down in, Life Hamilton got the bounce. Good pass, good shot by Hamilton.
Great positioning by Life Hamilton as well. Right there again, backing that defensive player all the way down in the lane where she could catch it and go straight up right there. Easy bucket for her.
Double dribble. That's Presley Smith that double dribbled the basketball.
Levelland wanting to go with that dribble weave again, but good pressure defense on the ball and as well one pass away.
You really can't telegraph it against Levelland. They do a good job of reading. Breaking on the basketball. 33-24, three from the outside, up and in. Presley Smith.
Good two-man action over on that far side. Dribble weave and then went right back to the initial ball handler. Wafer this time pushing Live Hamilton in the bag. Hamilton again had her buried in the lane. Trinity Wafer, a little push. She now has 4 fouls, so Levelland's going to have to get to the end of the game with their 2 post players in foul trouble. Wafer and Sydney Joyce both with 4 fouls.
Chandra Johnson back in the ball game, number 10 for Estacado. Throwing in bounce, tip, but Johnson able to go get it. Tiana Duval underneath, almost threw it away, lost. Levelland got it. Azariah Reed could not handle that tall pass. Another shot from the outside, up no good. Rebound taken by Denali Perez. All the way to the basket, scoops it up, hit the bottom of the rim. And now Estacado will be called for a foul over the back.
Tiana Duval is going to be her 5th foul, so she will be the first one, I think, at least in my book.
Now we're going to let her play a little longer. Yeah, I had her with.
Now they got her. Okay.
She has not scored in the game.
She is a defensive presence for sure. I mean, she gets after it on the defensive end. That time was trying to go after a rebound offensive board and runs through the back of Penner, but not due to a lack of hustle.
Presley Smith will dribble it up the floor. All the way down the lane. Scoops it up and in. That's a tough shot.
Very tough shot. She went against Reed and able to get a little bit of an advantage and got it up there off of the glass. And ooh, there's a tough call right there on Leilani Sanchez. We're going to be her 4th one. At some point in time, the instructions need to be just play position defense and don't reach.
Up top, into the lane, down the lane, shot up no good. Hamilton, putback won't go, but a foul is going to be called. That could, and they call it on penalty.
They got Wafer that time, which will be her last one.
That's her 5th foul. And Sydney Joyce will come back in with 4 fouls. With 3:58 to go in the ball game. 38-14, biggest lead of the game, 14. Hamilton with a great looking free throw. 8 points now in the game for Laf Hamilton. Got it both. 9 points and she leads the Lady Matadors. By Leilani Sanchez.
Another time up there, the offensive player got even with the defense in the lane all the way to the basket. Nobody rotated over. Here's a cross-court pass intercepted by Levelland.
Penner comes up with it. (40-26), Loboettes. Sanchez over to Penner.
If this is a full spread 4-corner or just setting their offense up, but no, this is 4-corner. They're going to put it in the freezer and see if they can win this one at the free throw line when Estacado gets in the bonus.
Knocked away, stolen. Tip away that time by Perez. Johnson came up with it. Out underneath, and a foul is going to be called. It's going to be on number 33, Presley Smith. It's her first foul. It's hard to believe someone only has 1 foul. You can see the lip there. What's this? I don't really think she fouled her, but glad to have it. Free throws up and good. Addie McNeil. Timeout on the floor, 40-26. And the Lady Matadors coach have just gone totally quiet from the offensive end here in the second half.
Yeah, they really have. And they're going to have to rely on their defense here. As Levelland showed that last possession, they're willing to spread it and try to work the clock. So Estacado's going to have to really keep pressure on the basketball, try to get some tips, and hopefully some transition opportunities here to get back in the game. 14-point lead for Levelland. Maybe a little early to try to put it all the way into the deep freeze, but especially with the pressure that Estacado was able to put on you from a defensive standpoint.
Well, that if they can hang on to it, they can maybe prevent a couple more players from fouling out. Sydney Joyce is in the game. She has 4. And there's 4 fouls on Leilani Sanchez, and Sanchez is one of their real keys.
Yeah, it would be a big blow for them to lose her. They've got a few others that handle the ball a lot, but Leilani Sanchez, I think, is kind of the glue that holds this team together.
Next free throw up and good. Addie McNeil with 5 points for the Lady Matadors. Now they threw it away. Now with Sanchez, they threw it away. Kick over, left side, underneath, lost control, got it back. And now a jump ball is going to be called, and it's going to be Estacado basketball. McNeil was going to drop it inside and knocked out of bounds that time by Emery Smith. Three is up, air ball. Chandra Johnson tried to slip around and get a hand on it, but couldn't get there. Drive to the basket, up no good that time by Presley Smith, but Levelland keeps it.
Big rebound by Sidney Joyce right there. Smith went all the way to the basket, didn't get it to go in, but Joyce comes up with a big extra possession, more time off the clock.
Two minutes to go in the game. 12-point lead and a foul going to be called out at half court. And it's going to be on Denali Perez, her third.
Still not in a free throw situation yet. Next one will be. Levelland will shoot free throws the rest of the way. But Estacado has no choice. They got to continue to try to apply that pressure.
Throw it in the backcourt. All the way in the backcourt. Presley Smith went to get it. Lonnie Sanchez back up top to Penner now. Two shots coming up here. Oh, that was the fifth foul.
I think they called it on Kalani Johnson. I'm not sure, but I believe that's what it was.
Free throw up and good by Penner.
And they put it on the board now. There was Kalani Johnson. It's her third foul.
Penner got both.
And 4 out of 5 from the free throw line in this fourth quarter. And boy, I tell you what, Levelland has really turned it around from the free throw line after a struggle. Here's just a step-in steal by Emery Smith. A frustration foul by Chandra Johnson.
And she will have fouled out. Coming into the game will be Jada Fee, 5'5" sophomore. She is number 22. Free throw up and short by Emery Smith. There have been a lot of free throws in this game. Last one was good. Lonnie Sanchez, really a good defender. Inside, little runner, no good. Rebound tipped by Joyce, controlled by Levelland. 1 minute to go. 43-28. Kalani Johnson.
Levelland running their delay game very well. That possession a couple of times where you'd go backdoor cut to release pressure and on the same page to do so. And that allowed them to take almost a full minute off the clock on that possession before Estacado finally fouled.
Did she miss both of those?
She did.
Yeah. There's Kalani Johnson going to the basket. Can't get it to go. Life Hamilton's there to finish it out. 6 points in the quarter, 11 in the game for Life Hamilton. 43-30, down to 5 seconds to go. And Levelland will hold it and run out the clock. 43-30. The Levelland Loboettes defeat the Estacado Lady Matadors. Coach, and just a frustrating game for both teams. And you know, it just the way it was played, a lot of fouls, couldn't score. But you got to be happy for Levelland right now. Big win.
Yeah, Levelland gets out of here with a tough win, a big win, and for Estacado, it's just one of those nights. Offensively, just a struggle. Hard time going against that 1-3-1 zone and finding anything that consistently put them in position to score points. And I don't know what the shooting percentage was, but it's not going to be very high. And play basketball long enough, coach basketball long enough, you have some games like that where it just won't go in. And Estacado played hard all night long. It just, unfortunately, offensive shortcomings was too much for them to overcome tonight.
43-30, Levelland Loboettes with the win over the Estacado Lady Matadors. Now Levelland 23-5 on the year, 6-1 in district play. Estacado drops to 17-12 overall, 5-2 in district 5-4A play. The boys are out warming up. We'll have that coming up next right here on Fox 34 News Now.
Welcome back to Highlights. Mrs. Baird continues to recognize the teachers with Teacher on the Rise program. For this giveaway, students nominate their teachers, and we got to join and surprise at Miller Elementary. Let's watch.
Are you ready? Okay.
We've been collecting nominations ever since the first day of school. So far this year, and we're in December, we have collected over 1,200 nominations from students and families and parents of teachers. This is a program that allows them to tell us why their teachers deserve special recognition or go above and beyond the call of duty. And the teachers love it because the kids would never go to the teacher and tell them how they feel about them, but they will tell us through this program. So when we can go and surprise teachers and read a nomination that was written by their students, it just means even that much more to that teacher that they are having an impact on our students.
We are so delighted that you are our November Teachers on the Rise winner for elementary, so congratulations.
It's a challenge to pick our winners every month, but we send out all of our nominations to our sponsors. So Mrs. Baird's, United Supermarkets, Atmos Energy, all participate in helping us choose our winners every month. But it is always fun to read those nominations because these kids and these parents will really pour their hearts out on these nominations.
So each month we recognize 3 teachers in elementary, a middle school, and a high school winner. And United Supermarkets provides a $100 gift card for each winner of the month.
And we honor the teachers, and then we also give the students a gift certificate as well. So.
Okay, and that piece comes from Mrs. Baird.
That is correct, yes. It makes the week every time we do this because we do it, 3 teachers once a month for 9 months. I guess we've been doing this for, going on 13, 14 years now. So it's really an honor to do that for the teachers.
We love giving back to the community, especially to these teachers who do so much for us and for our kids.
It's fun to read what the students say. In fact, at our year-end banquet, we have a section in that we list as funny things kids say about their teachers, because they might not be a winning nomination, but we do get a lot of funny things that sometimes we receive in these nominations.
It's true.
We always love getting LISD nominations. In fact, we have received hundreds of them so far, but we know that we can receive even that many more. So if you have a teacher you'd like to nominate, just go to our website, mrsbteacher.com. Think Mrs. Baird's, mrsbteacher.com. It'll take you right to the landing page. Select the Lubbock South Plains area. When you go to that landing page, enter your nomination, and then that comes to us every single month. And we'll be doing this all the way until May.
Thank you again to Mrs. Baird's. And all of the winners are invited to a celebration at the end of the year where they can also win some more great prizes. So it's just a wonderful program. And again, our students nominate the teachers. Coming up on the calendar, our first progress reports for the second semester of school will be sent home on Thursday, January 30th. You can see all this information and more on our Lubbock ISD app. It has a lot of updated features to help you keep connected with the district and your students' campus. Our app is free and easy to download. Just search for Lubbock ISD in the App Store or Google Play. Thank you for joining us today. We'll be back next week to highlight more great opportunities only in Lubbock ISD.
This has been a production of the students and staff at Lubbock ISD TV.
Of Lubbock ISD TV. Want to see more of our work? Visit our website at LubbockISDTV.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lubbock_ISD.
Welcome to Lubbock ISD TV, where you're going to be watching an exciting matchup between the Estacado Matadors and the Levelland Lobos. We've got an exciting game coming up for you, so let's take a look at some of the players and the overall team. Grant, can you tell us some stuff about the Levelland Lobos?
I can. They are 14-15 on the season and actually coming off a heartbreaking loss earlier Tuesday, where they were unfortunately lost in overtime to San Angelo Lakeview, where Lakeview went on a 10-2 streak to shut them out. They should be coming back with a vengeful spirit in this one, hoping to make up for Tuesday's loss.
Well, the Estacado Matadors are actually doing really good. They're on 8-0 so far and 8-0 at home. So that's going to pose a challenge for the Lobos. Also, Estacado Matadors are 21-10 right now, and that's made them 10th in District 4A. The Estacado Matadors are headed by Coach Tony Wagner, and I think right now they're going to be heading strong into this game against the Levelland Lobos. Grant, what are some players that you're going to want to look out for with the Levelland Lobos?
Yeah, there's two main ones there, Tristan, specifically Eric D. Jones and Elijah Jordan. Now, you got a big guard here in Eric Jones where he's able to kind of boss his way around in the paint, but also take a step back and shoot some pretty deep shots. Very impressive there. And when you're looking at Elijah Jordan, ultimately that's their main bucket scorer. He's pretty much automatic from anywhere outside the three-point line, and he should be, if he gets hot, the reason they win this game.
Well, if you want to take a look at Estacado Matadors, the Estacado Matadors have two key players that you're going to watch out for, Bobby Ross and Moses Stephenson. Ross has been having an amazing season as he's brought some serious speed to the Estacado Matadors, as they're also their running back. Bobby Ross has led strong, averaging about 15 points a game. Moses Stephenson, however, has been leading strong in 3-pointers and 2-pointers. Moses Stephenson has been heading strong at 22.2 points a game. These two can prove such a dynamic duo on the court. I'm excited to see what they can come up with. Tip-off is coming up soon, so let's send it over to David Thetford and Coach Randy Dean. Take it away, guys.
Welcome back to Estacado High School. The Estacado Matadors, the Levelland Lobos, set to get it home here in just a minute. David Thetford along with Randy Dean. And Coach, these two teams always get after each other pretty good. They really do.
Yeah, we talked about it being a rivalry with the girls, and the boys has turned into a heated rivalry as well. Of course, Estacado's had the better of it over the last several years as far as the scoreboard is concerned, but the effort is always there between both teams. And Levelland, good, strong basketball tradition. They'll come out here and they'll play hard, I promise you that. But Estacado, boy, I tell you what, you talk about a talented group.
Oh, man.
This group of Matadors, they can flat out play both ends of the floor.
And they get to both ends really fast.
Yes, they do.
We have trouble writing down a score before they already at the other end again. We're going to meet the starting lineups. I'm not really sure about Levelland. Number 4 was a late addition, but he's up on the scoreboard to be starting for Levelland.
We're not even real sure what his name is, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's Bryson Golightly. I got him out of the program, the Caprock tournament.
Golightly.
He's a 5'9" freshman. So I thought he might not even be on the squad here once we got to district. He's not only on the squad, he's starting. We'll see if they call his name out. Kendall Durrett is the head coach at Levelland. He's in his first year. I didn't get any information from him. I sent him an email to ask him about a roster and some stats, but did not get any. Anthony Gonzalez, number 062 junior, will be a starter. Did he say Golightly?
He did say Bryson Golightly.
Number 4, Bryson Golightly, 5'9" freshman. Other starters, Eric Jones. We've been watching him since he was a freshman. 6'4" senior. Sean Landrum is 6'1" senior. He's number 5. And rounding out the starting 5 will be Nehemiah Sanchez. He's another freshman, a 5'8" freshman. Where's number 12? Head coach Kendall Durrett, first year. Keith Dixon, Justin Tennell, his assistants, 14 and 15 on the year, 2-2 in district play. Now for the Estacado Matadors, they'll start Shakura Wilbon. He's a 6'2" sophomore, leads the team in scoring at 20.2. He wears number 3. Number 15, another senior, 5'11", Tim Perez, 11.8 points, 3.9 rebounds, 5.5 assists. He can really play the game. Number 20 is Bobby Ross, a 6'3" senior, averaging 6 points and 4.5 rebounds. 23 is Armand Ward. He's a 6'3" senior, 9.2 points, 4.1 rebounds, 2.2 assists. And rounding out the starting 5, number 35, 5'11" senior, Cameron Sherman, 3.1 points, 4.1 rebounds. Head coach Tony Wagner, 17th year at Estacado as the head coach. Jose Perez, Kevon Hargrove, and Jay January as assistants. They are 21-6 on the year, 4-0 in district, 4-5A play. And we are underway. Almost out of bounds off of Levelland. Eric Jones, a talented player. He's got the basketball. Good size, good quickness. All the way to the outside of the wing into the free throw line. Can't get a shot. Matador defense is excellent. Their man-to-man defense. Here's a 3 from the left corner. Up and in. Sean Landrum gets it all started.
Levelland able to survive that pressure throughout that possession, leads to a 3-point make.
Estacado can't answer it. Down the other way, shot. No, they're going to call a charge.
I think it was a block.
Oh, they did call a block. He was signaling the basket was good.
Got Tim Perez sliding over there trying to draw a charge. Number 0, Anthony Gonzalez gets the bucket. Go back to the other end, and Eric Jones cleaning that rebound, and then a one-handed baseball pass out to Gonzalez led to that transition opportunity.
Free throw no good. Taken away by Cameron Sherman. 5-0, Levelland out quick. There's Bobby Ross inside. He'll try to spin. He will spin and draw the foul. Bryson Golali, the freshman, in there trying to take it away from him.
Actually made a good play digging down in there on Bobby Ross, and had a chance to come up with a tie, but he kind of missed the ball the first time. And then just the strength of Bobby Ross going through that contact, drug Golali's hands across his arm, resulting in a foul.
Bobby Ross, a senior. Of course, he's had an amazing football career here at Estacado. Missed both free throws, knocked out of bounds. Who's it going to be?
Staying with Estacado.
That was good hustle that time by Armand Ward to get in there. Three from the right corner, up and in. That's Shakur Wilbon with the three.
Finding that against that zone defense, able just to throw it straight to the corner. And boy, Wilbon, he can absolutely shoot the ball.
Now here's a charge. This is going to be on Eric Jones.
This is a guy that Levelland cannot afford to get into foul trouble. A year ago, we did this game right here in Estacado's gym, and he got in early foul trouble and was a non-factor.
Kick outside. Here's another three. Off the back of the rim this time by Armand Ward. Rebound. Long pass tipped away. Going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with Levelland. Driving the lane. Little scoop shot up and in. Nehemiah Sanchez, the other freshman.
Baseline out of bounds play, and just able to get a handoff and turn the corner and get all the way to the bucket. Don't see that often against Estacado's defense.
Kick out, Wilbon for three. He hit another one. Back to back for Shakur Wilbon.
Nice job getting it inside and then kicking out the backside against that zone defense. And again, pure shooter on the backside.
Look at Bobby Ross, he's hanging in there. When Jones loses him, pulls up and hits it. Another three this time by Wilbon, no good, tipped out of bounds. That was a three by Jones. Cameron Sherman will go out of the ball game. Coming in for Estacado will be number 10, Moses Stevenson. He averages 15 points a game. Drive again. A little flip runner up and in by Nehemiah Sanchez.
Tough shot right there, getting a floater to go and also avoiding the charge. Levelland's come out here and playing very well offensively in this first quarter.
2-3 zone defense against Estacado. Up top, Tim Perez shoots it up, no good. Rebound taken away by Jones for Levelland. Underneath, shot up, no good. Jones put back, up and in.
Good 2-on-1 fast break right there, and Jones with the tip in to finish it.
Take to the basket all the way in, up and in that time by Armand Ward.
That's a good job right there, attacking the basket. Been a lot of three-pointers for Estacado here early in the game. And Ward that time attacking the rim, make sure his team gets a good possession.
It'll be a jump ball, so it will be Estacado basketball. Like 4 new players coming into the ball game for the Matadors. Kamari Jones is number 12, a 5'11 senior. Number 5 is Kendrion Coleman, a 6'1 senior. 24 in the ball game. That's Ryan Robinson. Good pass underneath. Put up and in.
Great interior passing. Ryan Robinson's going to get the bucket, but it was actually number 5, Kendrion Coleman, who got it at the high post and found him with a post-to-post pass.
14-10. The score. 3:50 to go here in the first quarter. Inside, turn around, he walked. And he did. So Ryan Robinson. He was going to pivot, but just decided to jump around. Timeout on the floor. 14-10. Levelland on top of Estacado. 3:46 to go in the first on Fox 34 News Now. .346 to go here in the first quarter, 14-10. Levelland, Coach, I think you said it earlier, they have really started this game well here tonight.
They sure have. They are handling the ball. So far, no turnovers that have led to transition points for the Matadors, and that's huge when you're playing against Estacado. They're going to make you turn it over, but you just don't want those ones that lead to fast breaks and dunks.
Levelland able to handle the press that time. Eric Jones going down the lane, blocked underneath and out of bounds. That coming over to help Ryan Robinson, number 24. Trouble getting it in. Now the ball's loose. Estacado to the basket. Can't get the shot to go that time for Kendrion Coleman, but he was fouled by Sean Landrum.
Landrum unable to make that catch down there against the pressure on the inbounds pass. There's one of those turnovers that leads to a fast break opportunity. Coleman's going to have to earn it from the free throw line.
In for Levelland, number 13, Ethan Salazar, 5'11 sophomore. Also in is Graham Gibbs, number 10. He's a 6-foot sophomore. Next one's up and good. 3-point lead for the Lobos. A runner up and no good, but Levelland got it and taken away. Kendrion Coleman with the steal. Free ball up and good. Moses Stevenson for 3. And we are tied at 14. Eric Jones going to shoot a 3 and hit it.
Big advantage. Eric Jones, that 6'4" height, playing up there at the top. He's been a good release against this pressure, able to throw over the top of it, and a couple of three-pointers from up there as well here in the first quarter.
Another 3 from Stevenson. He hit it again. Boy, that's a pure-looking shot. Great form, great rotation. Nothing but the net. Eric Jones is going to answer. Now kick out. Crossover. And underneath Jones, baseline, 10-footer, no good. Rebound knocked away out of bounds by Levelland. Will be Estacado ball.
Jones actually had a path to the basket, didn't realize it, settled for a fadeaway jump shot, but very easily could have been an easy lay-in had he known that lane was there.
Estacado 4-0 in district. Liberty, Cooper Liberty is second at 3-1. I saw Levelland play in the Caprock Classic. They are a lot better. Here's a three outside, no good. Rebound up. Robinson puts it back in. Timeout going to be called by Kendall Durrett, the head coach at Levelland. And the Matadors coach have the lead.
You know, playing the zone against Estacado, it's a dangerous thing because they can shoot the ball so well, and they've been able to find that backside three-point shot. And Wilbon's got a couple of them, and Moses Stevenson's come in here and made a couple of late. That's 12 points, almost all from the same spot, backside of that zone defense. And like I said, Estacado, they're just a talented group. And then you get guys that play hard and go clean up the boards like Zarian Robinson has a couple of times. And all of a sudden you look up there, and as well as you've played, you find yourself behind this talented Estacado team.
One-man press. Kendrion Coleman's got him. They're really going to try to trap at half court. And they do get a trap, and ball knocked away and out of bounds. It'll stay with Levelland. Driving, kicking, up top, catch, shoot, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Eric Jones gets it back up top again. Another shot on the way. This one no good. Another rebound. Eric Jones in the lane, in trouble. Foul going to be on Estacado.
Well, Zarian Robinson on the push. Probably see it right here. Just kept inching his way in. Eventually even reached in.
There's a little runner again, this time by Nehemiah Sanchez. Can't get it. Hesitation, pop-up jumper. 15-footer on the baseline. Up and in by Moses Stevenson.
Great play right there by Stevenson. Attacking, getting the defense back on their heels, and then pull-up jump shot.
Inside, there he is again, Nehemiah Sanchez.
5'8" freshman, but he got 6 points in the quarter. And all of them in there in the paint like that. That's pretty impressive.
That's up top, three on the way, and it's good. Kamari Jones for three. 5-point lead for Estacado. The ball stolen away. Nehemiah Sanchez almost got it back. Pass on the baseline, 5 seconds. Pull up from 15, in and out, no good. Rebound, Levelland, no shot. That was after the buzzer. End of one, 24-19. Estacado Matadors lead the Levelland Lobos on Fox 34 News Now. 24 points in the first quarter for the Matadors. They started kind of slow, but coach, they caught fire.
They really did, and just make 5 3-pointers in a quarter. That adds up in a hurry. Again, you just see how good this Estacado team is. Some of their top players started the game and then were replaced, and the backups came in. The second team came in and lit it up.
Pass across, kick out, step back, trying to get to the three. Anthony Gonzalez couldn't do it. Matadors, they got there too quickly. Inside, that's got to be a charge. Great position right there by Andre Langston, who's in the ball game. 6'1" sophomore. He waited on it and he took it.
Solano just went too deep that time. There was a driving lane there, but he needed to pull up about a step shorter than what he did. First foul on Solano.
Down low they go. A little high shot off the glass. Eric Jones with the rebound. Long pass up the floor to the basket. Pump fake, no good. Rebound tipped away by Estacado. They've got it on the run. To the basket, gonna put it up. No good. Tip, no good. Back for the ball. Estacado and Levelland on the floor. Greg Solano hustling. Got a jump ball.
There's some of that intensity and hard effort plays that we talked about we knew we'd see between these two teams. They're down on the floor getting after that loose ball. Great effort by both groups. Results in a jump ball. Estacado's going to maintain possession.
Kick across, open shot, no good. Rebound out long and put back up and no good that time. But rebounded inside by Robinson. He's fouled going up.
Kendron Coleman, great effort saving that ball, and the air ball came up short on the initial shot. Coleman didn't give up on it, saved it right back inbounds to Ryan Robinson. He's going to get fouled. The foul is going to be on Ethan Salazar. Robinson going to the free throw line thanks to Coleman's effort. See that play right there, saving it back inbounds. Good pump fake by Robinson to get the defense up in the air.
Missed them both. Still 24-19. Eric Jones pull up from about 17, no good. Rebound pulled down, taken away by Moses Stevenson. Down the floor, runner in front of the basket, won't go. Out to Estacado, ahead to Solano. He'll reverse, can't get it. Final shot, up and in. Ethan Salazar.
Good effort by Levelland right there. Just out hustling Estacado back to the ball, back to the basket. Results in that tip in by Salazar.
Into Robinson, he's just going to power his way in there. Can't get the shot to go. Fight for the rebound, tied up. Going to be a Levelland ball.
Good battle down there that time by Robinson and Eric Jones. Jones able to hold his ground just enough to force that miss, and then both players go back after the rebound, resulting in a jump ball.
5 new players in the ball game for the Matadors. A lot of it's like the starters back in the ball game. It's hard to tell the difference, though. They all can play. Everybody very deep. Here's a spin around move. Eric Jones can't get it. Taken away by Cameron Sherman. Kick out. Wilbon, 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Bobby Ross. Authoritatively going after that rebound.
Good foul on Anthony Gonzalez that time on the offensive rebound.
Drive to the side of the lane, shot up and no good by Armand Ward. Eric Jones sliding by down the lane and putting it in.
This freshman Bryson Golightly, he's really playing well for a freshman. Did a nice job right there, maintaining possession of it, reading his teammate on the back cut. That led Jones all the way to the basket, avoiding the charge, and gets the lay-in.
Skip pass. Back up top with the basketball. Shaquille Willman inside. Loose ball picked up by Levelland. Long pass up the floor. Perez back, shot up, no good. Foul is going to be called on Bobby Ross.
Bobby Ross going to get the foul, and I believe the referee is saying after the shot, so it's just going to be out of bounds to Levelland. You see it right here. Tim Perez able to get the deflection, and then, yeah, it was after the shot, and it was a foul.
You got it both right.
Yep.
Jones looking back to the cutter in the lane. Shot up no good, but a foul is going to be called again. There's that freshman again, Bryson Golightly, number 4.
He did a good job with his cut that time, staying active, and a great find by Eric Jones. Seeing him on that cut. Jones was really too deep on the baseline. Not anything he was going to be able to do with it, but he found his teammate on the cut.
Got his first point in the game. And we are tied at 24. Got them both. That's Levelland up by 1, 25-24. Up top, kick right, 3 ball on the way, no good, foul going to be called. Andre Langston will be going to the free throw line to shoot 3.
We got Golightly that time, just kept moving in on him after the shot. Langston will get 3 free throws, as you said. But that's a play right there you just hate to see from a coaching standpoint. Golightly challenging, but it's got to come up short and not foul a 3-point shooter.
Made the first, missed the second. 1 more to go. Golightly will go out of the ball game. Coming back in, Nehemiah Sanchez. He has 6 points in the game, and he's another freshman. No, actually, Golightly's going to stay in the game, and Ethan Salazar. They were trying to fool Salazar. He had to go out. Made 2 of 3. Double team, almost stolen. Now foul going to be called on Robinson. So aggressive.
Had Golightly in a little trouble there on the sideline, and deflected the first pass. Golightly got it back, and then Robinson just couldn't help himself. Reached into the cookie jar and got called for a foul.
There's a long 3. No good. That's shot by Graham Gibbs. Estacado eventually comes up with it ahead of the pack to the basket. By Eric Jones. And the shot by Kamari Jones. In the lane, kick corner. Good step 3. Foul going to be called. Bryson Golightly. They call that on, no, they called it on Langston. First foul on Andre Langston. Free throw up and no good by Golightly. He missed them both. three, right hand wing, up and in. Moses Stevenson.
He's got it going tonight. That's 3 threes in the game. 11 points, man. I don't even think he's moved the net on the 3 threes that he's taken.
He's got a great looking rhythm when he shoots it. Inside, Jones in trouble, kicks out. From the outside, up and in. Graham Gibbs, his first basket. He's 1 of 3 from 3. 3 minutes to go in the first half. 29-28 Estacado on top of Levelland on Fox 34 News Now. Game's lots of good shooting and lots of effort by both these teams. In fact, this Levelland team, coach, is better than I thought they were going to be here tonight.
I would agree with that. And I'll tell you what, Eric Jones up there at the top of this thing where he handles the ball, he's able to see over it. Well, number one, he can handle the pressure. And number two, he's kind of able to see over things better than most people can against Estacado. And that's really helped them. But they have been very aggressive, both ends of the floor. And they got themselves right here in a dogfight with the Matadors.
Skip pass all the way to Langston. Bounce inside. Good pump fake. Robinson can't get it to go. Fight for the ball. Picked up. And fouled is Kendrion Coleman.
Graham Gibbs on the foul. He thought he had a clean steal. Kind of took the ball away from Coleman down low, but the underneath referee thought he got across the arm. Coleman will go for a couple of free throws.
New players in for Estacado. Tim Perez, number 15. Armand Ward, number 23. Bobby Ross back in. He's number 20. Shakur Wilburn is 3. He's stays in the ball game. And Coleman is going to come out if he makes this free throw. He doesn't. Eric Jones. I think he started since he was a freshman. That's got to be a walk. Yes. And he always plays, he seems like he gets up for Estacado. They two teams get up for each other. They really do. Zone defense, been that way the whole game for the Lobos. Bobby Ross on the baseline. Skip straight across. Perez, 3. Won't go. Put back, won't go. Rebound taken out of there by Graham Gibbs for Levelland.
A couple good looks at it. Ross throwing that short corner diagonal to Tim Perez. He usually knocks that shot down.
3 no good, and back the other way quickly for the Matadors to the basket. Lay it up and in. Just silky smooth going to the basket.
Jones just a little bit late getting back and then tried to recover with a shot block, and instead gives a 3-point opportunity to Ward. Great drive out of the corner by Ward. See if he can complete the old-fashioned 3-point play.
John Lander, number 5, back in for the Lobos.
Another thing to keep an eye on. That's the second foul on Eric Jones. Again, I'd say he is the one guy that Levelland absolutely cannot afford to lose to foul trouble.
5 points now for Armand Ward. 32-28, 4-point lead for the Matadors. Jones passes across. A reset back with Eric Jones. Gibbs open. He'll shoot another three off the rim. No good. Perez with it. Pushes up the floor. Ward, corner. Three ball on the way. Up and good. Shakur Wilbon. 3 threes now in the ball game.
Excellent execution on the fast break right there by Estacado. 2 passes up the sideline. Finds Wilbon in the corner. He scores it over the top of Eric Jones.
Eric Jones takes it all the way in the middle of the lane. Shoots it up short. Rebound taken away by Estacado. And a foul going to be called.
Got his third one right there on the reach in.
Now he is officially in foul trouble. It's just 49 seconds left to go in the first half. Well, you hate to pick up one right there, Coach.
94 feet away, and just probably a little bit of frustration or temptation. You see him reach in. And tell you know, there's probably been that much contact on a lot of plays, but that one goes against Jones, and that's a big blow to Levelland.
Armand Ward misses the first free throw. I sort of missed the 1-and-1 free throw.
I agree with you.
You know, it's a whole new dimension to the game to have that 1-and-1. He missed them both, and it's going to be last touch by Estacado.
Now who's going to be the primary ball handler for Levelland? I don't think these 47 seconds aren't huge to Levelland, as Estacado can get away from you in a hurry.
Going to be a foul call. It's going to be the freshmen that are going to handle the pressure, Coach. It's going to be Golightly and Nehemiah Sanchez.
They got the foul on Cameron Sherman. That's a little bit of a break there for Levelland, and a result in free throws, especially if Golightly could go down there and make them.
He's 2 of 4 in the game for his only 2 points. .7 seconds left. Moses Stevenson coming back in. He'll replace Armand Ward. In and out on the second. 40 seconds. Moses Stevenson, long three, no good. Rebound saved in by Landrum. Right to Estacado, and now a foul is going to be called.
Big block coming over from the backside. I think it was Landrum, but Nehemiah Sanchez is going to get the foul on a reach in right there. You see it. It wasn't Landrum. It was actually Ethan Salazar that came over to block it, but Nehemiah Sanchez on the reach in.
At the line, Cameron Sherman. Off the glass and in. And then he rips the second one. 37-29. Estacado with their biggest lead. Timeout going to be called. Going to be a full timeout by Kendall Durrett. 24.6 left on the scoreboard till halftime.
Coach Durrett saw his freshman go right across the half-court line and pick it up with a trap coming, and knows that is bad news. That's a bad place for anybody to be, let alone about a 5'8" freshman, and calls a quick timeout from the bench, trying to save that possession. And I think that's, again, knowing how explosive Estacado can be, and doesn't want to let this game get away from him here before the half.
Only 24.6 left to go here. Estacado has made a good run here in the second quarter. Couple of threes and made free throws. That's made a few free throws. They're 5 of 10. That's not really that good.
Depends on whether you focus on the 5 or the 10.
Yeah.
Those 5 makes were real good.
If you don't tell them it was 10 for 10 shots. Throw it in the backcourt. M.I. Sanchez with the basketball. Golightly going to take it to the basket. Can't get the shot to go. Run out. Bobby Ross. He can't catch it. 5 seconds to go. Needed a little more air on that one. Oh, McIntyre, one of the referees, picked up a loose shoe and handed it to the wrong team.
Moses Stevenson's like, what am I supposed to do with this? I've already got 2 of them.
Yeah. Sanchez, he'll dribble it up, almost stolen by Perez. Turn around, shoot it over the backboard. We are at halftime. 37-29. Estacado Matadors lead the Levelland Lobos. Halftime show is coming up. We'll have highlights for you later on, so stay tuned to Fox 34 News Now.
You're watching high school basketball.
Brought to you by the students and staff of Lubbock ISD TV.
The second half is coming right up.
But for now, enjoy these short messages
from Lubbock ISD TV.
January is School Board Appreciation Month. And since we at Lubbock ISD value all school board members, we've made an amazing video to tell them thank you so much for everything you do in supporting our schools and signing off on all of the amazing things that us students get to do every single year. Check it out.
Thank you to the Lubbock ISD Board of Trustees for supporting Audio Fine Arts.
I want to thank John, I want to thank Jason, I want to thank Beth and Lala and Marianne and Nancy and Ryan. I don't want to forget Ryan because they are doing a phenomenal work, and we know that oftentimes it's thankless and it goes unappreciated. But thank you for what you do each and every day for every child every day.
Thank you, Lubbock ISD School Board, for supporting agricultural education.
Thank you for your commitment and leadership in ensuring our students' success.
Thank you for your vision, your support, and your hard work to ensure our success.
Thank you for your commitment to our students and teachers.
Thank you! Thank you, school board members, for all your kind and loving support for Coronado High School and Lubbock ISD.
Thank you for supporting career and technical education.
Thank you for creating the future of Lubbock.
Lubbock High School's Gold Dust Pom Squad hosted their annual mini camp. Participants from across the Westerner feeder pattern showed families what they learned during the halftime of the Westerners matchup with Monterey on January 17th. And as you can see, they put on a great performance. 4th and 5th grade plainsmen from Wheelock Elementary put on a performance of their own. This one featured singing and dancing at Buddy Holly Hall. Wheelock families enjoyed the free show, and the plainsmen sent a shout out to Miss Tilly and the students for a phenomenal job. Lubbock High School's Academic program put on a fun fundraiser. They taped a teacher to the wall.
World Topics teacher, Mr. Reynolds, for funding for our academic decathlon trip.
Throughout the week, you could buy rolls of tape or just like pieces of tape, depending on how much you want to spend, and then choose a teacher. And then, as you can see, we taped them up on the wall with all the tape that we earned. And Reynolds won because we wanted to tape him up the most.
Lubbock ISD agricultural education students supported ag students from a neighboring district. After students in Anton ISD lost their goats right before their county show, Lubbock ISD ag students volunteered their goats. Lubbock ISD got the goats ready and delivered them to Levelland, where Lubbock ISD students assisted the Anton students with animal showing techniques.
These kids are brand new to showing, but so far they're doing great. It's just very special to me to see how far they've come just this morning with just showmanship and how to walk their goats and everything.
Now you're in the loop with Lubbock ISD.
What do I say?
I don't know, just make something up. LISD TV, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Just do it.
It's Facebook. What am I supposed to say?
I don't know, she'll make a script and post. Just do it.
Okay, fine.
Lubbock ISD TV Facebook spotlights what it's like behind the scenes here at Lubbock ISD TV, plus an inside look at our live sports productions. If you like what you see, please share it so other people can see the amazing things happening in our district.
Okay, how was that?
Hey, Chef Gooch here. Each week we're going to be diving into the world of culinary arts, whipping up some delicious dishes that you can master at home. Whether you're just starting out or looking to sharpen your skills, I've got the tips and tricks to help you cook with confidence. So grab your apron and let's get cooking with class.
Back to Estacado High School, Matador Gym, Matador Arena. David Thetford along with Coach Randy Dean. Coach, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half of the ball game. Lots of athletic plays, and so that always makes for some good highlights.
Well, it's great action, both teams. Here you see Nehemiah Sanchez turning the corner, able to get finished that left-handed layup. Big-time half here by Moses Stevenson for Estacado. He was shooting the ball very well. Eric Jones, big part of Levelland's success. Very good player, but saddled with 3 fouls. So we'll see how that plays out as we go through this second half. And Levelland's going to have to make more 3-pointers. They made enough in the first half to keep them in the game. Going to have to follow that up with a strong second half performance as well.
Levelland will have the basketball as we start here. 37-29 Estacado. Throw it over the top to Eric Jones. He'll skip it all the way to the right corner, and 3 is up and no good by Landrum. Long pass from Estacado going to the basket, cut off on the baseline. Good defense. That time by Anthony Gonzalez. 3 balls up by Wilburn, no good. Rebound, Lobos. See what the coaches came up with at halftime. Tony Wagner, of course, what a career he's had. 7-year assistant here at Estacado, and then he got the head job, and he's been here 17 years. All kinds of success. Foul going to be here on Tim Perez.
Yeah, was taking the opportunity there. Spacing broke down for Levelland, come over and double team the ball, but Angle took him right through the body of the dribbler of Levelland.
Drive to the basket. Going to be a foul. And 2 shots.
Armand Ward there, and a lot of bumping. Started way up on the floor and continued all the way to the basket. Finally, a whistle blows, and Eric Jones is going to get to the free throw line.
He was the only player in double figures for Levelland. He had 10 in the first half, and for Estacado, Moses Stevenson had 11. Those were the only two. Of course, Wilburn had 9 and 3 threes. Missed the second one. 38-29. Here's the baseline jumper off the side of the backboard by Wilburn. Kick out inside, pass it across Landrum. Jones, step over 3, no good. Follow shot, no good. Good follow that time by Anthony Gonzalez. Just hit the back of the rim and jump back over the front. Underneath, good reverse. How about that? Moses Stevenson for 2.
Good cut, a good find right there to lead him into that basket as well.
Thought about the 3, goes to free throw line, steps through, shoots it up, no good. Gonzalez, Anthony Gonzalez couldn't get it to go. Great bounce pass from Perez as he found Armand Ward for 2. Now Perez diving to knock the ball away. He's a really great all-around player, Coach.
He really is. He's the guy that effort guy for Estacado. I think the leader of the team. I think either somebody said something to him at halftime or he looked himself in the mirror. It's a strong effort coming out here to start this second half in a first half that he didn't really hit much of an imprint with.
There's a 3 by Landrum, air ball. First time I've ever seen Tim Perez without glasses. Is it right back to Stevenson? 3, nope. Rebound, Ross kept it alive. And that was a foul. That's going to be on Eric Jones, Coach, and that is 4 on Eric Jones.
Really tough because he got pushed in the back on the first rebound by Bobby Ross. Cleared him out underneath, and then as he tried to get back in the play, he ends up getting that foul. And big decision over there on the Levelland bench of what to do about this. Get a lane violation to wipe out the first free throw, but Ward will still get a second one.
(41-30). He leaves Eric Jones in the ball game with 4 fouls. Skip pass down. Here's the drive inside. Golightly tipped away out of bounds by Wilburn. Wilburn he's only a sophomore. Hard to believe. Drive by Golightly. He fouled going into the basket. You called it on Ross, didn't
he? Did, yes, Bobby Ross.
Golightly at the line. One of the freshmen puts it up and in.
Same there on the replay, attacking the basket hard. Bobby Ross got to step out of position, reach across Golightly's body.
Estacado clears the rebound. 11-point lead for the Matadors. They have not played yet this year. They were both in the Caprock Classic but didn't meet up. There's Bobby Ross, a strong turn, couldn't get it to go.
Ready to Estacado right there. They first time down the floor, they go right at Jones to try to get him out of the game. He stayed straight up and down, challenged the shot, no foul.
There's a 3 up and no good. Rebound Golightly, and now he's fouled. I think it's going to be Bobby Ross again.
I'm impressed with these two freshmen. They're not very big, either one of them, but they find themselves in the middle of the action a lot.
Yeah, they're very heady. I mean, the pressure doesn't seem to be anything to them. Here's a three up top, this time by Graham Gibbs. Can't get it.
See who got his hand on that rebound that ends up landing in Landrum's lap. But number 12, Nehemiah Sanchez, it comes flying in there to get a hand on it. Tip it over towards Landrum.
Kendrion Coleman with his first foul. Free throw up and no good.
Levelland's leaving a lot of points out there, about 2 or 3 two-point attempts that have just fallen off the rim, and a couple of free throws that haven't gone in.
There you go, Sean Landrum. 4 points in the game. Tim Perez up top. He'll set the offense.
Maybe the clock didn't start.
Three ball up and good. Moses Stevenson, his 4th 3 of the game. Now double team pressure in the backcourt. That was trouble. But it goes out of bounds into the Estacado bench. Nehemiah Sanchez says, my fault. I shouldn't have gotten over here. I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know why I went to that spot and picked it up.
Because the guys on the bench were helping cover me. Kick across, Landrum for 3. No good. He's fouled. That three free throws coming.
Tim Perez this time.
He's got 3 fouls.
Getting to the three-point shooter a little bit late. Landrum a chance to draw him a little bit closer, but another excellent find by Eric Jones. And then again, able to see over the top of the defense to make that pass diagonal across to Landrum, and gives him really a nice pass to be able to get right into his shot.
Made the first 2. Coming in is going to be number 13, Ethan Salazar for Levelland. And Andre Langston, that one doesn't go for the Matadors. Secure Wilbun. And Stevenson again, all just short that time. And the rebound taken away by Levelland.
It was right on line. I think Stevenson thought he had another one.
There's a steal underneath by Langston. Drive to the basket, up and in by Armand Ward.
Nice job by Ward right there, attacking the smaller player, going right through his chest.
Free ball from Gibbs. He'll put it in. Graham Gibbs. Second 3 of the ball game. Timeout on the floor. 47-37. Estacado on top of Levelland here on Fox 34 News Now. Estacado basketball, 3:02 to go in the third quarter. Levelland hanging around. Inside to go to Coleman. He'll try to force it up in front of Jones. Jones got the block and the takeaway. Jones playing like he didn't have any fouls. And underneath, Coleman comes away with it. Estacado back the other way. That's Moses Stevenson. He lays it up and in.
Stevenson very talented out in the open floor. Jones really couldn't afford to challenge him too much out there. But Stevenson blows past him and gets the off-foot layup to go in.
Drive on the baseline. Kick out. Gibbs can't get the shot away. There's Eric Jones. Got down the base, down the side of the lane, but shot up off the backboard, the side of it. Swing it around. Good recovery by the Levelland defense. Back up top. Long three. Maybe a short, but goes right back to Ward. Now he'll drive it in, shoot it up short. Eric Jones comes away with it for the Lobos. In the corner, 3 balls up and good. Anthony Gonzalez with the 3.
Levelland again handles that backcourt pressure very well.
Another 3. This one's good by Andre Langston, his first field goal.
Good answer right back by Estacado. Langston knocking down the 3.
Pass up top, Golightly, kick corner, back to back. Nope, can't get this one. Short on the shot by Anthony Gonzalez. Langston way out on the floor, down to 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Moses Stevenson, he hit another 3.
Tell you what, he has got it on green light go tonight.
5 threes in the ball game. There's Graham Gibbs to the basket, shoots it up short. Stevenson comes away with the ball. He'll drive it to the basket, put it in, and he was fouled. Well, he can flat play. Foul's going to be on Golightly, his 3rd.
Back setting up that layup, though. Andre Langston doing a great job of hustling back and getting to number 10 for Levelland, Graham Gibbs, to distract him on that layup. What looked like a breakaway uncontested, but Langston hustled back into it, and that led to this. Moses Stevenson flying down the floor. Bryson Golightly with a little reach in. Stevenson will finish through that just about every time.
Chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play, and he makes it 2. 58-40. You think you're doing really good, and you look up and you're down 18. I mean, if you're Levelland, they've done a lot of good things. And here they are down 18. Kick out, Lander for 3, rattles out. Boy, that was down and popped back out. Well, Stevenson gives it underneath. There's Robinson. Ryan Robinson will put it in at the buzzer, just before the buzzer. 1 quarter left. 20-point lead for the Estacado Matadors. 60-40. Here on Fox 34 News Now. We'll have the basketball. Moses Stevenson with 24 points now in the game. Inside, Bobby Ross going to get the turnaround and put in.
Levelland tried to go man-to-man that possession, and Eric Jones tried to get around Bobby Ross for a steal. He missed it, left a clean pass.
Stolen by Estacado, 2-on-1. Taking it in. Armand Ward will lay it up and in. Estacado had it again. Now we got a foul going to be called on Landrum. It will be on Sean Landrum, his second foul. There's a catch-shoot three outside, no good. Tim Perez has it. He'll spin around and put it off the glass.
Ball is really finding its way into Estacado's hands early in this fourth quarter. Bobby Ross gets his fourth foul, trying to reach in from behind and poke it away.
You know, if you coach Tony Wagner, you got so many guys that can score. That's a good move and a good shot off the glass by Anthony Gonzalez.
It is a deep team, a lot of weapons, and the thing is every one of them go in and play so hard.
Look at that pass. Ross should have shot it on the left, and he took it to the middle, and there's a layup by Anthony Gonzalez.
That was a great pass by Eric Jones right there. I think Bobby Ross thought Jones would come over and challenge him on that last shot.
Yep.
And he didn't, but Ross left it short, and Jones triggered the fast break.
Perez in the lane, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Ross. He'll put it back up, no good. And Levelland gets it. Pass ahead. There's a pass inside, and Anthony Gonzalez with two more. He's got 6 early in this quarter. 6:14 to go.
A little answer there by Levelland. Get 6 in a row after Estacado had gone 6 in a row.
You look at the Levelland bench, and Coach Kendall Durrett hits his first year as the head coach of the Levelland Lobos.
You know, they had a tough loss, I believe it was on Tuesday night down at San Angelo Lakeview. And one that they didn't expect to lose down there. Lakeview's just 11-13 on the season. And they would come into that game 1-2, and they upset Levelland. And you can tell the effort has been really, really nice for Levelland tonight. The talent overall, just the depth of Estacado has eventually taken its toll and ballooned this lead out. But coach has got to be proud of the way his team's come out and really battled tonight. And Estacado's having to work tonight to balloon this thing up. It hadn't just all been easy.
I agree with you. You know, and Levelland has done a bunch of good things tonight. And you're looking, Coach, we're further behind than we were a minute ago.
Yeah, and that speaks to how good Estacado is.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, a game like this is good for Estacado.
It is. They need this kind of game.
They didn't just go out there in the first quarter and, just blitz them right away, and then you play the rest of the game in cruise control. Coach Wagner's had to get after his team several times, and a lot of things that he could really harp on about trying to get them to be better, and it's going to help them later on.
With Liberty and Cooper Liberty and Levelland, Estacado in the past, Coach, you're making a point there. They hadn't had a lot of competition at district. Now they have some competition. Jump ball, going to be Levelland basketball.
A little different defense that time by Levelland. Looked like they were in a little half-court trap or looking to trap out of a 1-2-2 set. And eventually ball gets loose down on the floor. You see the scramble.
Full court press over the top. Good passing by Levelland to get it down the floor. Eric Jones has had 4 fouls for a long time. He'll pull up, shoot it up, in and out, rebound Estacado. Moses Stevenson kicked left, 3-ball up, no good. Rebound put back up and in. Tim Perez.
Right place at the right time for Perez. Of course, knowing that most shots come off on missed shots, come off on the backside. He positions himself there. Easy, uncontested tip in.
Pull-up shot, in and out, no good for Gonzalez, Anthony Gonzalez. Perez back the other way. He'll step through. Euro can't get it. Eric Jones rebound. Now Perez steals it from him. Passes ahead and an easy two for Shakur Wilburn.
Good hustle by Perez out there to come in behind Eric Jones, tip it away, and come up with a steal. Uncontested for Wilburn now.
Levelland for Wilburn now. Long air ball going to be taken away by Stevenson. He's going all the way to the basket. Little runner's no good. Rebound tipped to the outside, but he stepped on the line. That was Kendrion Coleman. Substitutions now. Graham Gibbs coming back in, number 10 for Levelland. Ethan Salazar, 13, back in the ball game. Ahead to Golightly. He'll step in, can't get it to go. Ball's loose, picked up by the Matadors. Inside, lay it up and in. Kendrion Coleman, great pass by Perez.
Another good find by Perez that time. Got it right in the middle of that defense. Coleman then able to one step get to the rim.
Drive by Jones. He'll slide by. Blocking foul on Perez.
Perez tried to rotate over there to get that charging call, but Jones, he's just pretty slick. Able to just glide a little bit to the side, avoid the charge, kiss it in off the glass. Perez now has 4 fouls as well.
Eric Jones made the free throw. He's got 14 points in the game. Ball knocked away from Perez. He'll get up and take it away from the freshman. It'll be Estacado's ball on the tie. Well, Perez looks like he can play some football too. He doesn't, but he looks like he could. He's a senior. Pass underneath off the hands of Coleman.
He saw the lane. Coleman did have a path to the basket, but he wasn't cutting. Perez thought he was.
Just went under 4 minutes left in the ball game. Ball off the foot. Now here goes Wilbon to the basket. He'll lay it up and in.
How good is he going to be in a couple of years?
Oh my God, it's just hard to believe he's a sophomore. He got it back. He'll shoot it up again. No good. He's got 9, 11, 13 points in the game. 3 threes. Timeout on the floor. 74-49. Estacado Matadors leading Levelland here on Fox 34 News Now. .335 to go in the ball game. Estacado just continues to build on that lead now, 74-49. This was a game that was 24-19 at the end of the first quarter. Estacado 37-29 at halftime. Here's a three from the corner. That's Shakur Wilbon. $77-49. This is almost a 30-point game. And Levelland has not played badly. They have done a lot of good things.
It's hard about playing Estacado. You look up there in the first quarter, they hang up 24. Third quarter, 23. Fourth quarter, they got themselves working on another 20-point quarter.
Yeah. Rebound inside. Put it back up and in. Eli Randall, who just checked into the ball game. First time he's been in, he gets a rebound and puts it back up. Jones going to pull up and shoot a three off the back of the rim. No good. Saved in bounds. Good hustle out there by Nehemiah Sanchez. Now Estacado has to save it to themselves. 2:20. Coach Tony Wagner won state championship in 2010 with the head coach of the Matadors, and he was in the state tournament in 2009. Underneath, and good strong move that time by Kendrion Coleman. You know what I see so much about Estacado, coach, when we do them, is they just love to play the game. They love it.
That comes with the fact that they're so deep, 10 guys, and every day in practice they come out there and compete against each other. And it's practice probably hard but fun because they get after each other and the competition is there.
It's a quick three up and no good that time by Ethan Salazar. 79-51. Coach Durrett's got some good young players. You lose Eric Jones, that's huge, but there's Moses Stevenson with a rebound, jumping up, falling backwards, puts it in. He's got 26 points now. Here's Jones. Puts it off the glass and in. And he was fouled.
He is a nice player.
He really is. Foul was on Andre Langston, the second. Eric Jones, 16 points in the game now for the Lobos. New Jersey saved the land because you couldn't read it for Levelland. 81-54. Estacado's going to back it out. Coach Wagner coached with Tim Thomas at Estacado. Was Tim Thomas a great coach in his own right, and Coach Wag learned, and he has built his own run here at Estacado. It's been a great one. They're going to work on their delay game. Well, maybe not. I like it though. 28 seconds to go. Jones again. Two more. Points for Eric Jones to lead Levelland. And the clock is going to count down now. They're going to let it run out in the game for the first time. Gavin French, probably some couple of other guys in there. But that's going to do it here from Estacado High School as the Matadors coach just get it done again. 81-56, the final score here. And is that just kind of what I expected, but I just thought Levelland, they did a lot of good things too.
They really did. They competed hard, and overall, there's too much depth for Estacado. I mean, just 10 guys can come in there, and somebody's going to be hot. And the other thing is all of them are going to play defense. So that makes Estacado just so tough. That's why they're highly ranked in the state and why they got a great chance and a lot of opportunities ahead of them to make this a special year.
They are number 7 in the state. And been there for a while now in that top 10 range at number 7. And they had a good night here tonight. 26 points for Moses Stevenson to lead the way, 19 for Eric Jones for the Levelland Lobos. Estacado moves to 5-0 in district, 22-6 on the year. Levelland drops to 2-3 in district, 14-16 on the season. Coach Randy Dean, I'm David Thetford. Thanks for tuning in. You're on Fox 34 News now. And all the great work by Lubbock ISD TV 12. We'll be in Coronado Tuesday night. Caprock Longhorns and Lady Longhorns coming to town. Coach Dean and I will be there on TV again at Coronado Tuesday night. So be sure and tune in again then. We'll see you.
This has been a production of the students and staff at Lubbock ISD TV.